Yes, people, welcome to Lee Judges TV, Albert JTV Fan Cam. First, I must say a big thank you to Judges and Dan for allowing me onto the platform to give a fan cam on your channel. So much love to you guys. So guys, we have it. Arsenal 1, Norwich nil. We just got over the line. My first game back at the Emirates actually, since March 2020 last year against West Ham. So it's been a long time, but it was actually good to be back in the stadium and watch some football. Watching the beloved Arsenal. But let's sort of get straight into it. So team lineup, I don't think you would have had any Arsenal fan complain with the team lineup that started that game. For me, I did my predicted team lineup before the Norwich game, but what I did want to see is you're going to play a flat back four. That is the four I want to see. So I was glad to see Tomiyasu start, Gabriel come back into the team, Ben White came back in, and Kieran Tierney left back. I don't have an issue with that. Yes, maybe future down the line during the season, a bit more flexibility in terms of playing a three at the back or playing a flat back four. But for this game against Norwich, I was pleased with that flat back four that was playing and the personnel that was there. Maitland-Niles gets his chance in midfield, which is what he's been crying out for. So if we go straight into the game, I thought the first 25 minutes, I thought we was pretty okay, pretty decent. Tomiyasu looked very good down the right-hand side. Was getting forward down on Kieran Tierney's side of the pitch as well. Pepe saw lots of the ball. I wouldn't say there's many clear-cut chances. Uber got in at one point in the first half. For me, took the shot too early. And then for me, what was symptomatic in the latter stages of the second half, or the second half of the first half, was that, to me, you saw a team in Arsenal that don't know how to win games of football. And to win games of football, you need to score goals. And we haven't done either of those. So for me, Norwich grew a bit more confidently into the game, getting into wide areas, particularly down our left-hand side with Max Aarons, a lot of diagonal passes coming down our left-hand side. So Norwich grew more in the game. And, to be honest with you, if they had scored, I don't think it would have been totally against the run of play. With Arsenal, you saw a lot of why we haven't won a lot of football matches, or why we don't look like winning football matches, because the passing got sloppy, spray passes, Maitland-Niles was sloppy midfield, just simple passes A to B were not going to the Arsenal players. And for me, watching that game, we needed to score in the first 15, 20 minutes to settle the nerves. And the fact that we didn't do that, for me, played a massive part in what you saw in the first half, particularly the last 20, 25 minutes of that first half. Just a lack of intensity for me, personally. So we're coming into the second half, a bit more intensity. Norwich sat really, really deep. But again, for me, the decision-making and the final passing, Ødegaard got on the ball a lot. I would have liked to seen him a little bit more further forward, but I can only look at that from the point of view of what Mikel Arteta is giving instructions to these players. Because for me, at times, it seems too rigid and it seems too restricted. We had a bit of mobility in the midfield in terms of the pivot with Maitland-Niles and Lokonga. But for me, in a little bit of the first half and tiny bits of the second half, it was sort of the same old Arsenal in terms of the slowness of the play and being ruthless in the final third. But, we got the goal eventually through Aubameyang after Pepe hit the post. And then obviously there was a bit of a VAR check, which for me, I looked at it and being at the game say, obviously, it looked like it was a foul on Pepe when he got the second chance to bury the ball, but it hit the post. But Norwich were complaining about the goal, but luckily it got given to us. Aubameyang scored the goal. Hopefully, again, a bit of a confidence booster for him. But Arsenal had chances in that second half to bury the game. But again, it was, for me, you know what it was? It wasn't Saka's best game, for example, but he kept on going. Pepe took a lot of stick from the Arsenal fans from where I was sitting opposite the dugout. But he never hid. He always got on the ball. Although he can be very frustrating, he got on the ball. And he looked dangerous for me, personally. We had chances at ESR, Pepe, Saka, Aubameyang had another chance, but again, we didn't kill them off getting the second goal. And you saw there were elements where it got nervy with the last 5-10 minutes and injury time, and Norwich could have scored. But we saw it out. There's a lot of work to do. I think this was a massive game, and to me, sort of for going into the game, And the further the game went on, for me, it was always going to be a 1-0. My scoreline was 3-1 before the start of the game to Arsenal. But guys, yeah, we got over the line, as I said at the start of the fan cam. So we moved next to Burnley. It's been a pleasure to lead the fan cam for Lee Judges TV. That is me, Albert JTV, over and out.